Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you briefly about Pitti Fragranze. Pitti Fragranze is the international exhibition of niche fragrances, and it was held in Florence in September. So it was from 12th of September, it was Friday, up until 14th of September, which is Sunday. So we have 3 days from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But actually at around like 3 p.m. on Sunday, some brands started to pack up and people were like leaving. I was leaving myself at 3, so it was that. So in case if you have missed some brands on Friday and Saturday, that was your chance to go ahead and get to know a brand a bit better, because the people were like fewer, and also, but in case if your brand has left, then bad luck. Anyway, this is primarily the exhibition for fragrances, but then they also have some skincare and some cosmetics and some body care. So I was particularly interested in Augustinus Bader. I have been a fan of their rich cream for years, so I was really excited that they were there. I went on and they actually gave me 2 samples of the thing that I really want to try, but I just have nowhere to try, the Augustinus Bader. So they had given me the 2 samples of their face mask, and I'm really excited. I haven't been trying it because I was saving the samples for the video. And also I have got to know a new brand, which is a brand that has created a first ever filter, sunscreen without actual filters. So I don't know how it works. It is all here. I haven't read it yet. So I have also received the sample of their serum and this kind of filter. I'm gonna have to try them because I'm really curious. So this is it for the skincare. I wasn't really particularly interested in other brands, and though. So this year the exhibition was huge. It was very big. Usually they have this kind of 2 corridors, 2 separate halls, and then kind of these rooms. And the rooms are usually filled with the brands that are a bit even more niche, like Stefano Berlucar or like BDK or some other brands. But this time they had the whole that is they were having the stands on the left and on the right, and also in the middle. So if there was no middle last year, so I think that they will keep getting bigger and bigger, so they will be filling this middle row, so they would have 3 rows in each hall instead of 2. So there were so many people, so many brands, and I do still have a map, miraculously actually, because I usually end up losing my maps. Last year at Exans, no, it was actually this year at Exans in February, I ended up losing my map for like fifth or sixth time, and I was just going back and getting a new map, and I was just losing it because I was marking the brands that I wanted to see, and then I would just put it in my back pocket of my jeans and like walk in and was slip out, and nightmare. But this one is my one and only map for the whole exhibition. I don't know how it happened. A miracle. So we have a lot of brands here. I'm gonna try to kind of unwrap it for you. So I don't know how much you can actually see here, but you will be able to see here kind of clearly the 2 rows here. There's the 1 and there's the 2, and there's the brands left and right. And then these kind of little pockets, these are the rooms that I was talking to you about. These are the rooms that are filled with brands that chose to be represented in this kind of smaller rooms, as opposed to the common room. And also they had this arena where they had their talks about fragrances, various brands, various speakers were holding their talks. So I didn't go to any of it because I I had to put you know, an alarm for that. And I was just kept forgetting doing that. So, and I really don't like to get in the room when the talk is already started. So, I skipped on just two of them that I was interested, but it's not a big deal, no problem. So anyway, about the fragrances, they had a very big amount of new fragrances, new brands, and I was really pleased to see that, because this you know, niche fragrance world was always dominated by French, by Italians, by Spanish brands, by English brands, but not other brands, not other you know, countries. And this time it was so refreshing to see so many countries being presented there. So we had a lot of Korea, we had some brands from the ex-USSR republics, and also overseas, and some East Australian. So it was very fun. It was very different. A lot of Middle Eastern, which I'm gonna get into it. So I have saved a couple of booklets to show you. So the one brand that I was really excited to discover, and it doesn't really happen all that often, where I tried the brand and I loved every single offering they had, every single fragrance they had. I loved it. So the brand is Le Persona, and they have these 6 fragrances, collection 1 and collection 2. I've tried them all, and they are all very beautiful, very lovely. So they have this booklet, and then they talk about the fragrances a little bit, and then they have this, I don't know what's that, I haven't opened it, it's the first time that I'm opening it. Oh, they have this sachet, like a little sachet with the fragrance in it. What a lovely thing. So it's the collection 2. No, it's the collection 1 with the 4 fragrances, and they are very beautiful, very lovely. And it was such a discovery, a beautiful discovery for me. I have never tried them, and it's their actually first time on Pitti Fragranze. So another brand that I actually discovered, and was really pleased with them, because they have a very unique bottles. So the bottles look like that, and this is a brand from Germany, and this is Rundholz, and they actually come from textile industry, and they wanted to get into the fragrance industry, which is kind of I think it's a logical thing for me. So anyway, the bottles look like that. They don't actually stand on their own, so they have this kind of tray with the holes. They were supposed to put these bottles inside. It's so much fun. So also Abaton is a brand. They are the distributor, but they also have developed some of their own fragrances, and I actually like the fragrances very much. They are pretty, and they actually developed also a fragrance that you can drink. So it either you drink it as it is, or as like a base for your cocktails. And it was so much fun, you know, so much fun, because the bottle looks exactly like fragrance, right? And so the guy, the Mr. Abaton, he actually, you know, he sprayed some of it on in my cup, and he gave me the cup, and he was like, drink it up, try it. And I was like, what, it's the fragrance? No, trust me, it's not a fragrance. And I drank it up. It was so good. It was very concentrated, so as a base for a cocktail, it was very nice. Another surprise, this is the brand I know. So this is Lorenzo Villoresi, and look at this photo. I don't know what color you can see, because I can tell you this bottle was extremely difficult to photograph, because the color is as vibrant as it gets, and it was very difficult to transport this color from the actual bottle to the photograph. It just kept flashing all the time. So Lorenzo Villoresi, and we know that they never get to make this kind of vibrant and beautiful bottles. So this is their attempt to attract younger generation. So I have a sample of this fragrance. Actually, it's a new fragrance just launched. It's called Pitti. So if you want a review on that, let me know. And the last one that I wanted to show you, this one is Le Chant de Sirène. This is it's a Pierre Guillaume fragrance, and so it goes like that. It's a new fragrance. It's 2025 fragrance. It's very shiny, right? And I do have a sample here, so if in case you want a video on this fragrance, I have it here. So I had so much fun. I have tried a lot of fragrances. It was very refreshing to see a lot of fragrances from Korea, a lot of fragrances from the Middle East, and from Turkey, a lot of fragrances. So I'm gonna show you a couple of sets that I have been given as a gift. So first of all, I got this one. This is from Unique Luxury. This is a brand from Turkey, and they actually have given me their whole collection of fragrances that they have. So this is a beautiful, very beautiful set of fragrances. Very nice, and it feels luxe. It feels very luxurious. So next one is Kinetic. Kinetic Parfum is the brand from Poland, and I had a lovely chat with a lady that was representing this company, and she had given me this one, and it was very nice. And I have actually tried them. I have discovered them on Exans 2 years ago, and I love them, and their stand is always full of people, and I couldn't try anything. I just tried one. I think it was called Aura. The fragrance is fantastic, and now she had given me this sample set, which is very thoughtful, very nice set. Then another set was given to me, and I was extremely happy about this, and I was really happy to chat with the ladies from this brand, because you see, this is the brand from Sweden. So, and I hold very dear the brands from Nordic countries, so they have a little bit of a odd set, because once you open it up, it's kind of this kind of rip out. You have to rip it out, and then it stays like that. So, but the bottles are the cutest. You see, the bottles are really nice. They are really cute bottles. So they have a full set of their fragrances that they have. Very nice fragrances. I was expecting these fragrances to be a bit of a more subtle as opposed to what they have, but I can see where they're coming from, because as per usual, when we talk about Nordic fragrances, and when we talk about Korean fragrances as well, because these two parts of the world, they are very they're very they resemble each other when it comes to fragrances. The fragrances are supposed to be a bit like subtle, not very loud, and they were not. Let me tell you, they were not really subtle. Very nice and beautiful fragrances. Also, I do have a discovery set from a brand from Romania, and they have this I don't remember which one was it was Diana, I guess, or Diana. So this one is Maison Evandie, and beautiful scents. They have 7 scents, and I was actually given the whole 7 fragrances from this brand. Actually, I will put all the fragrances, all the samples, all the names down below. If you want me to talk about a particular brand, let me know. I'm gonna see what I can do. So I had also received a sample set from a brand that this one is Potential. It's called Potential, and this one is Boost. So it looks like that, and these are the boosters. these are the boosters of the fragrance. So one is for the day, for the night. This one is oud booster. We have animalic booster, and we have the fragrance that kind of gets out the fragrance, and so it kind of tones it down. I was very interested to try. It's a cool concept. I think that people need this kind of things to be in their lives if they want the fragrances, if they like the fragrances. Sometimes we overspray, so this null is very handy. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. But so far I have tried the night, I've tried the night, and I've tried the oud. I've tried it at the exhibition. I can tell you that night really works. It really does work. Oud, I wasn't a fan of oud, but because I'm not a fan of oud in general. But night, it does work. It really amplifies, parts of fragrances. It becomes really loud. So also, I have this. I have a fragrance. I have a fragrance that was kindly given to me by a lady that she has become my friend. We are not actually just sharing a country we are from, but also a city we are from. And it was so cool, to discover that she's from the same city as I am. I was like, oh my gosh. And yeah, so cool. And she was so generous to have given me a fragrance. She has given me a full-sized fragrance of her brand. So this is a brand Katerina Vel'menko, and the brand is KV. So this one is a sleeve from the box. The box is a piece of art in itself. I don't usually keep the boxes, but I will keep this one. So it looks like that. It looks very nice. It's very weighty. It's heavy. It's beautiful. So you open it like that. The fragrance is called Not a Morning Person. It looks like that. So the fragrance isn't here. The fragrance is in front of me. I'm gonna show it to you now. So it's here. It's an amazing fragrance. Not a Morning Person, and it's very heavy, and this one is magnetic, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. Beautiful everything. Love it to bits. Very nice, and I'm so grateful. And the fragrance is nice because it's like it has the juxtaposition. It's light, but then it's on the heavier side as well. It's like green tea, and then it has tobacco, and then it has some saffron. And she actually gave us, not only myself but also the group of other ladies that she has invited for the tea party, she gave us a most delicious, beautiful saffron tea, and it was such a treat. So thank you for this thoughtful gift, and I will treasure it, and I will make a video about this fragrance. And look at this, just details, and just so beautiful, so nice, so nice. And also I have been given a fragrance from Kajal. I wasn't expecting this. I was sniffing their fragrances, and I was talking to a lovely lady, a representative of the brand, and we were talking about domestic animals actually, and she has given me the fragrance. This is their new fragrance that came out. They have 3 fragrances. They came out this year. They have Ruby, they have Topaz, and they have Kolada. So she has given me the full bottle of Kolada, which is I love the Pina Colada. I love it. It's such a good cocktail, and I also like fragrance because it does remind me of Pina Colada. So I was head over heels. I just couldn't believe that it happened to me. So I'm really grateful as well. It's just so unexpected and such a cool gift. And this is the box from the brand. I'm hoping that I'm not blinding you here, guys. Anyway, it's the box. And yeah, so the 2 fragrances, I just couldn't imagine that I will have 2 fragrances just like that. I mean, I know I sound like, oh my gosh, you couldn't imagine. People, no one gives me fragrances ever. Everything I have to buy. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, they actually give fragrances for free. They actually do. So, and then I had a chat with a lovely lady from Fabbrica della Musa, and this is in Italian, and this is the factory of Muse. And I started talking to her in Italian, and she was like, I don't speak Italian. Let's do English. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, sure, of course. So she has given me a 10 ml fragrance of her Opera Infernal fragrance. I mean, the name is beautiful. She has actually such beautiful names in of her fragrances. So I have been trying this fragrance, as you can see, such a wonderful scent and such beautiful bottles of this brand. So whenever I can, I'm gonna be inserting some photos for you so you can see. And also, yeah, also this, if you are interested in Kajal, in other fragrances from Kajal, do let me know, because I do have the small samples of Topaz, of Ruby, and this big bottle of Kolada, so I can make a video of that too. So I have already, no, I haven't shown you already. Yeah, this one, yes, Ultra Love. I have a new fragrance from Caterina, which is an Italian brand. So in case you want to see this, I'm gonna let you know how it is. They have a very potent fragrances. I have never tested the fragrance that was like weak or was like, oh my gosh, it's nothing interesting. They are very particular. All of them are very particular. So then I have 4 fragrances from a cool brand. They are from Spain, and they are called Santa Eulalia. The lady was not actually talking all that much in English, and then I was talking to another brand also from Spain, and then we just I had to speak in Spanish. I do speak some Spanish, not very well, but I do speak some. I do understand the biggest part of it, but just speaking is totally another story. So Santa Eulalia, and she gave me 4 samples, and I was like, so she has given me Crocus, Odyssea, Obscuro, and Aprilis. And because I was born in April, I was like, Aprilis, yeah, this is the fragrance that I actually quite like. And also I was given the full set of fragrances from the brand that is called Essential Parfums. Essential Parfums, if you don't know them, this is the brand that they have decided to collaborate with the most, famous perfumers, and keeping the amount that you pay for the fragrance really down. So 100 ml of this fragrance, it costs like 88 euro, and they have cut the cost of the packaging. The packaging is very minimal, essential, but then the quality of the juice is total on another level. So in case you want me to talk to you about this brand, and I do have all of them, I can. So then also I do have some other things to show you. Obviously Bohoboco is the brand from Poland, and I had a lovely chat with the guy. I haven't asked his name, but he was such a lovely gentleman, and he actually gave me some samples of his. And sea salt and caramel I like. Even though I don't like salty, I don't like sea, but sea salt caramel is super cool. And wet cherry is my favorite fragrance from them. And the huge discovery for me was the brand from India. It was the first brand from India that was present in Pitti, and they had this fragrance that is Paramsara, and such a beautiful scent and such a beautiful brand. And they had a stand totally made of red clothes. It was like totally red stand. Red is my favorite color, so I was like attracted to it immediately. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. And also this one is the brand from it's called Nevaya. Nevaeh, it's from Korea. If you read Nevaeh like the other way round, it's heaven. So it's English for heaven. And so this one is a beautiful scent. It has nothing to do with the Korean or what we think of the Korean fragrances. It's very potent. It's very it's not soft and light at all. And also I have here a beautiful fragrance from Tony Caval, and this one is fragrance from fragrance brand, again from Barcelona, I guess, and it has a name that is like lemon pie. So it's lemon pie. It smells like lemon pie, exactly like a lemon pie would smell. It's such a cool fragrance. It's not a unique fragrance, but it's just an uplifting and beautiful and wow fragrance. It just, you spray it on yourself and you smell like a lemon pie. And also this one is the fragrance from the brand that I have never tested before. So this is the Plume Impressions, and they have the scent. There was a new scent that was presented on Pitti. Love No Shame, and this one is fruity and it has the note of cherry, so such a wonderful beautiful scent. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have some other samples. I haven't mentioned them because or they are like nothing new. They're just the brands that are not really, you know, they're so niche. I'm gonna put the whole list of samples down below, so go ahead and check it, open it up, check it, in case you want me to talk about some particular scents. I can do that. So all in all, I had a wonderful time. I have I have met beautiful people. I have made some friends. I had a blast, such a wonderful time, and I'm looking forward to the next year as well. So I hope that this video was interesting for you, and I will link down below also my short where I just put all the photos that I made for you to see. And yeah, I will see you on Sunday, and I wish you a beautiful Wednesday, Friday. Today's Friday. Bye.